Hello, seniors. It's Mrs. McAnuff in the counseling office. I'm here with the other counselors, and we just wanted to give you guys an update kind of on the state of affairs as we know it right now. So we have a lot of the same questions that you guys have had over the past week and a half. And so we have some of those answers. We're hoping to kind of put some of your concerns at ease. As you know, things have been changing pretty rapidly, and a lot of the answers have changed a bit over the past couple weeks. But we wanted to kind of put something out there for you guys, answer any questions that we've received, and kind of share the information that we have at this time. Today, we're going to go over a few things just in relation to things we've received in the survey that we sent out, and also emails that we've been getting for students. A big question is scholarships. When's this local scholarship deadline and how can I submit that? That's going to be covered today. Also, college admissions. A lot of students are wondering what they're going to be doing to make their decision. How do they make a choice without visiting colleges? And we're going to talk about that. The spring is a great time for seniors who really aren't sure what they want to do after high school to focus on that. So we're going to talk a little bit about how we can still support you. And we're also going to talk a little bit more about academic supports and maintaining that strong senior year through the end of the year. So hopefully this is going to answer some of those questions and maybe ease your anxiety a little bit. And we'll keep putting information out as we see it.
So we originally had a deadline for the scholarship packet that is no longer attainable with us switching to remote learning. So we have extended the deadline for the local scholarship packet to Friday, April 17th at the end of the school day. We also, we made the scholarship packet, it's a PDF file, and we made it so that you can complete the file digitally right on your computer. So we're gonna ask that you please complete that online as a PDF. And before you send it off to us, please reopen it, save it, reopen it, make sure that all the information that you put in there actually saved and is something you can view. And so if you could take that PDF and email it to Mrs. Ficker and also include the other pieces that you need. So for the scholarship packet, you usually need what's called your EFC or expected family contribution from FAFSA, the federal, the free application for federal student aid. If you're applying for any need-based scholarship, you need to include that with the scholarship packet. And also, I'm sure you've already found that all of the scholarships, a lot of them require either a resume or more likely an essay. So we need you again to email the scholarship packet and any relevant documents like the financial aid statement, resume, and essays directly to Mrs. Ficker. Again, if you have any questions, if you want to send it and you want confirmation from Mrs. Ficker that she has everything from you that she needs, don't be afraid to email her and she will get back to you quickly. This is also a very popular time for other scholarships outside of Oyster River High School, whether they be local or local to our area or to our state. We are still receiving contact from scholarship agencies that are trying to give out free money. And we do keep an online database of all the scholarships that we receive. And that is updated in a shared form on our website as well. So we ask you to check it and check it frequently. Any scholarships that are available are on that sheet. They're sorted by due date, and there's usually a link to the scholarship that you can complete online. However, you might need to check back, or you might need to contact any outside scholarship agency on your own. You might need to reach out and inquire if they still want you to, if you can't print something and mail it, if the directions still say to drop it off at your school's counseling office, you obviously won't be able to do that at the moment. So either reach out to us or reach out. You might be better suited to reach out directly to the scholarship committee or agency itself to see what they want to do, because a lot is in the air now about how they're going to accept those materials. But again, don't be afraid to reach out to us too. However we can help you, we will. Also, the scholarship packet, we did say it's on the website. It's also on your class Schoology group. So check for it under the resources tab of the Schoology group as well. a lot of questions. You have a lot of questions, and we do too as counselors, about what are you supposed to be doing right now with admissions? Did you get in? When's your deposit due? You have any questions? How can you contact? You were going to take a tour. Now you can't. What are you supposed to do? And for every college that's out there, there is a different set of rules and expectations from each of those schools. So NACAC, which is the National Association of College Admission Counselors, they have compiled a list at this link. It's a pretty robust list of colleges and what's open, what's closed, what they're doing and not doing at the moment. So we highly encourage you to check that list and to look for specific schools to see what they have changed, what they have not. Some schools have delayed the requirement of a May 1st commitment deadline. Some have moved it to June. Some have not changed it. Some are keeping admissions office hours by phone. Some are doing online email only. So again, this is the most current information, and as soon as it changes, NACAC changes it. So make sure you check that website as well. In lieu of physical tours, a lot of colleges are doing already have, but have beefed up their online virtual tours. So you want any information about a college, you can check that NACAC website, or you can go directly to the college website and go to the admissions page. Online is key right now. That is how everyone is communicating, and they still want you to look at their schools, and they still want you to consider their colleges for next year. So college-specific pages is still the way to go to try to get college-specific information. I'm sure I can speak for the other counselors. My email inbox is filling rapidly, and a lot of the emails are about sending transcripts to colleges that a student is now adding, or they want a mid-year report, or a letter of recommendation did not get sent. We can still do that. We still use Naviance. We still communicate to the colleges that way. Anything needs to be sent, we can send it. The big question, or the big area that's unknown right now, is what do we do about those colleges that historically want us to send things through US mail, good old-fashioned snail mail. Unfortunately, that's not something we can do at the moment, but then again, on the flip side, a lot of colleges do not have admissions reps in the office at the moment to receive that mail. So a lot, even for schools that don't usually receive documents online, they are responding to their email. We are reaching out to admissions offices through email and sending documents that way. If they want things done a different way that we can feasibly accommodate, we can send them and they can accept them. So don't be afraid to reach out to us with any requests. If you've submitted a request for a transcript recently in Naviance, it may have been missed. A lot has been going on where we're a little delayed in checking transcript requests in Naviance, so don't be afraid to email your counselor. Even if we know that we have to send a transcript, it doesn't hurt to send another message. And if that's the case, we'll just write back and say we already took care of it. And if it's something we didn't get, your email will be a nice reminder, and then we'll send things along. So just like with everything else, when in doubt, reach out. Just know who to reach out to, and somebody will be there to take care of it for you.
There might be some of you who still don't quite know exactly what you're doing after high school. And so we often spend the time in the spring to talk and sort of game plan with you. Even though we are not going to be able to do that in person right now, we still are here as a resource for you to look at what those options are. So what you can sort of do in the meantime is you can do some career exploration. So Naviance has a career interest inventory. You may have done it, you may not have, you should have done it, but sometimes it's good going back and revisiting that and trying that again. If you need any help getting back onto Naviance, if you haven't been on for a while, you can reach out to your counselor. We're happy to help you get back on. There's also a great online resource called Road Trip Nation that I would highly encourage you to do. Has lots of great careers and how to sort of get there. Those are two great online platforms for you to do some exploration from home. The other thing is if you're looking at either a 2-year or a trade school, looking at those websites to see what those those processes are looking like. Because again, 2-year schools, oftentimes it's through the mail, but we are looking at doing things electronically now. So with a lot of this, it's going to be individualized for every program, whether it is a trade school or a 2-year school or an apprenticeship, you name it. The landscape's looking a little bit different. So the upside is that we're all navigating this together. So we don't expect you to do it solo, but we just don't have all the answers yet because it's ever changing. So we certainly want you to be exploring those things independently, but please reach out to us, and we will be reaching out to you as well as we move forward, so that all of you feel like you have a game plan once you graduate. But what you can be doing right now is focusing on your academics. So we are, thanks, Mr. Rieger. Yeah, so we've all transitioned to remote learning. The students I've talked to, some students say it's going pretty smoothly. Others say it's really hard to navigate it because it just looks different. And sometimes it can be overwhelming navigating all of the classes and the folders and you name it. And so we want to make sure that you are supported in this process. And again, just like it's new for you, it's new for your teachers. So it might feel a little bit, I would say, overwhelming and clunky. And if I had to guess, some of your teachers are feeling the same way. And so it's going to be really important for you to first and foremost reach out to your teachers, because the more questions you have, that's going to help them figure out how to be more efficient in teaching online, because that's new for them. And so that's going to be your first course of action. Certainly, flex time is still being offered, so make sure that you're still using flex time and reaching out to your teacher directly, because they, again, can find other times that they might be available outside of flex time if you're unavailable, to connect and get some support. Whether you use the Math Lab or not, while we were in school, the Math Lab is still available. So you can email Ms. Grieve, and her email is there, but you can find that on the website as well. But you can email Ms. Grieve, and she will coordinate with you to find a time to sort of get this sort of the similar kind of support you would have gotten, or maybe now you do need because of remote learning. But she is another great resource for you. And again, if you're still struggling, you're not quite sure what to do, you can reach out to us. We definitely are getting some feedback that a lot of students are struggling and trying to figure out how to do this. We are definitely planning on and gathering resources and planning on doing a presentation in the future to really help you with this, because it is new. So those are things that are coming down the pike that we will, again, put out probably another screencast and some resources. So again, the thing that you can be doing right now, and with all the uncertainty, is sort of keep doing your best, whether we were in school or not. We want you to be feeling like you're finishing your high school career as strong as you possibly can. Ms. Casmus might mention this as well, but since I'm talking about the academics, and I know some communication has gone out around getting your credit, just so you know, you are all going to be getting credit for the classes that you're going to be getting. Sort of talking about grading, that's sort of a bigger, longer term question. We don't have all the answers, but we do know without a doubt that you will be getting credit for the class that you're so staying strong and staying committed to your academics is still sort of the same message and just as important.
Hi, everyone. So we are just reminding you again, the message is we are here, we are available. We want to support you through this, and we are hard at work to gather the information that will help ease some of the stress that you may have as seniors and moving forward and what the next steps are. So a reminder, our QR codes are right there. You can scan those with your phone. Down below are the direct links to our booking page. And those direct links are also listed on our website. So just kind of use all the ways possible to set up a time with us. And again, if you're failing at that, just email us. And so there's just ways, reach out, we are here. We also just want to remind you, we have created a Schoology page for the senior class, all the places you will go 2020. And the access code is listed right here on this slide. And we just want to encourage you all to join that page. We want to limit the number of emails that we're sending you. We know that everyone is inundated with a lot of emails. So we really want to use this page to kind of keep you updated on all the information as we learn it. And this will be a great platform for us to be able to post. And so in the resource page, we are also going to be listing all the resources. As Mr. Baker pointed out, the scholarship packet is already there. And then a variety of other things like CTE information, all of those direct pieces of information that you might need immediately will be listed on that resource page. So be sure to look out for that, and please join that page. If you're not sure how to do that, reach out to your counselor and we can walk you through that process. So again, know your resources. Right here, there's some direct links here and here in terms of just local resources that you can access. As we know, this time every day, things are changing pretty rapidly. And so your family needs might change overnight. And so we just want you to know that there are resources out there. The one good thing I'm focusing on throughout all of this is how strong our community is and how many people are there to help. And so we have compiled a list of just the local resources that you can access and local area food pantries. So please don't hesitate, just click on those. And if you see something, if there's a need and you're not sure where to go, reach out to us and we will help point you in the right direction. For academic resources, again, your first step would be to reach out to your teacher. They will help guide you. You know, if they can help you, if it's a tech issue, they will get that information to our tech support. So just, you know, your first spot is there. For post-secondary assistance, you want to reach out to those colleges individually, especially those that might be at your top list, and stay informed. We've also heard there's a lot of emails being sent by those colleges, so I would encourage you to watch for those emails, maybe set a folder for the colleges that you are trying to track and put all of those emails in that folder so you can follow with up-to-date information. Tech help, there's a lot of tech help right now. And so again, your teachers are going to be your best point of action to get in touch with any tech help that you may need. And then we're just going to push the self-care. You really want to be kind of taking care of yourself and getting yourself to a place that you're feeling comfortable and okay with all that's happening. And, you know, one of those things is we just want to encourage you to establish a routine and manage your time well. If you're struggling with that, please reach out to us and we will help. Those are some of the next screencasts that we're going to be working on. As we know, I think for all of us, we're, you know, kind of working as we go and establishing the routine. I would like to say my house isn't set in a routine at this point in time, but we are not, but we're establishing it. We're still in the process of. So again, if you haven't mastered it yet and it's changing day to day, just keep at it, like stay focused on it, keep working at it, and it will eventually fall into place. And hopefully that will help alleviate some of your anxieties. So just certainly know your resources, reach out. If you're struggling with getting connected with the right resources, talk to us, reach out to your counselor. And just some final reminders. All the students across the country, pretty much around the world, you're all in the same situation. And so just know that colleges are dealing with this, high schools are dealing with this. We're all, you know, going to be very sensitive to how we move forward and what challenges we all will be facing. And so just, you know, again, just you stay the course. You know, your first, you know, point of action is take care of you. After that, like focus on your classes and your academics and just stay the course with that. And just make sure you're taking care of yourself, your family's good, your academics maintaining. When it comes to next steps in college, get your questions to us and leave that to us at this point in time. Like we're going to try to update, and there's some local decisions that need to still be made, and we're hopefully be voicing your concerns, our concerns around that. Everyone has students' best interests at heart, and just know that and rely on us and know that we are, you know, we hear you and we've got you, and we're going to make this as seamless as possible moving forward. So focus on that schoolwork, make connections virtually, maintain that social distance, but stay connected with your peers, stay connected with your teachers, your counselors. Just, we are here, and we're all going to get through this together. and that self-care and taking care of yourself has to be priority before you can take those next steps. So again, just know how to connect with us, email, online booking, just reach out during office hours or whatnot. And I just want to reiterate again, as Ms. Sakara pointed out, there is definitely talk throughout the country. Different school districts are going in different directions in terms of the remote learning. You are absolutely working towards credit. So again, like, get that coursework done, and as long as you stay the course and you are doing what is asked of you, or maintaining, doing the best that you can, there is no question that you will be earning credit for these experiences. So that is not something that you should be worried about right now. And as I said, if you have kind of lingering questions that you're constantly worrying about, get those to us, and we will work with you on whether, hey, that's what we're working on right now. Let us do that worrying for you. If you have a worry and a question that we're not on yet, like, we will engage in conversation and kind of help you. All right, who do you reach out to get that answer? Or can I take that off your plate and can I worry about that for you? So just know we're here and we're all in this together. So just take care of yourself, take care of your academics. Those are the top two priorities right now that I would like to just leave that with. I'm not sure if any other counselors have some closing words, but
Find time to laugh.
Yeah.
some great memes out there.
There's great memes.
There.
My little kids say they're on a website that says try not to laugh. They're all stupid videos, but there's something to hear laughter that's really helpful. So find a way to laugh today.
Go outside. Try to get outside.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Cabin
Fallon
fever
from
is
home
here.
is really good. I encourage that.
Find your laughter, everybody.
That's
All right,
right.
take care.
Until next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.